Hey, what's up? Oh, is this kind of like even... I gotta fix this. Hold on. I know, I'm smoking a cigarette. God forbid. Make sure everybody says something about it. Because you can't be real on YouTube, can ya? So, I wanted to talk to you guys because it's like been a minute. Let's see. I have so much stuff to talk to you guys about. First of all, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. My week since Monday has been an absolute nightmare. Like, there's so much going on. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, I literally don't even know where to start. It's like nuts. So it's been like super crappy over here. As you guys know, I'm dealing with like some court stuff. So my court is coming up on the 19th, and I have another court for workers' comp on the 5th. And yeah, so it's been like super stressful. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys. So first of all, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Jake Paul went to Texas to try and help with the hurricane. But in his video, they made sure to include like Kate or whatever his name is, made sure to include that they would 100% be recording every little detail. So I don't know if you guys saw Keem's like Drama Alert's video about this, but like literally nailed it to a T. Is he going down there to actually help, or is he going down there for the, the content? And it's absolutely for the content. I don't know if you guys saw, but like they had to shut down an entire Walmart because like people were literally they were like literally running people over. There was so many people. People were getting run over, people were getting hurt. Literally, like, not even 50% of the people who came out to see him, like, donated. Like, they got these 2 big trucks and didn't even fill them, like, completely. They said that they were going to directly help families and save thousands of lives, and what they ended up doing was getting some water and supplies and stuff and donating it to, like, a warehouse, like that, or, like one of those places that hands stuff out. They didn't like directly help anybody. Actually, what they did was they took away the resources from people who did need it, because there was like 20 cops and ambulances and fire trucks and all this stuff at the Walmart. So like when those, people could have been helping real victims, instead they were there for Jake Paul. So it's just like, I don't know. Once again, like, I feel like he maybe had good intentions and totally screwed it up. But that seems to be a common theme with him, and I want to know what happened with the FaZe Banks thing, because like that literally just like that was like a big accusation, and now it's just gone. Like nobody's talking about it anymore. That was like a big deal, and like it literally was like this whole big thing. It was on the news, and now nobody's talking about it. Like, are you for real? Like how can you just like I don't know. It's frustrating. And then I'm starting to wonder now if a lot of this shit is like scripted, because okay, like, so I started like I didn't even know who like FaZe Banks was or anything, but then there was like another video where Jake Paul's brother had went to his house and like taken all of like Rice Gum's clothes or whatever, and it's like, dude, that's like literally like, it is like a felony. Like, I wonder if these things are like scripted. That was like, I couldn't even believe watching that, because I actually used to like his channel, but like he's kind of turning into his brother, which is kind of crappy. But yeah, so that's all that drama. I have no idea, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Jake. I think that he, like, I don't even know if he had the intentions of really helping or not, or if it's because he couldn't like film in his house or whatever anymore, so like he just needed something to do. Who knows? I guess we'll hear more about that. Also, oh my god, this frustrated me so bad. And it shouldn't frustrate me, but like, I told you guys before, I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. So that video that Repszions made, like, he built it up like it was going to be this huge thing, like this like big huge video exposing her, and like it ended up being literally the same exact stuff that everybody's already said. Like, so that kind of sucked. That was like, are you kidding me? Like, I literally made the same exact video like a little while ago. Not even that long ago, you know what I mean? But it's like, I guess he's got a bigger platform so it can like reach more people. I tried to go on her channel today, like right before filming this, to see like what's going on with her, and like I can't even follow. Like I can't even follow right now. Something like about her fighting some girl, like some case going on, and I think it's got to do with like Daddy 05, but just like how are they even directly related to that case? Do they even have like in all reality, do they really even have anything to do with this case, like at all? Or is it just like they want to kind of put their name in to get any little, you know, like kind of like grasping for straws type thing, like, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't see how they could even be related, or how Joy could be related to that case, if that is what they're even talking about. And like, if, I don't know, the whole thing just seems like kind of crazy. And then there was a video that like, Chambers of the Heart, I think her name is, and she was like kind of, I don't even really think that she was being mean like to Joy, but she was kind of like saying like, you need to like chill, like you need to chill out. And I mean, I agree with that. You guys already know how I feel, so I don't think it was that bad. I mean, Joy kind of made it, like blew it up as usual, but I kind of really haven't even been watching her that much anymore. She's kind of like, I mean, her channel's like boring. Like, I know my channel isn't that great, but her channel is boring. Like, boring. Like, I could go to sleep listening to that. So, who knows what's going on? I have no idea. I just know that I can't, like, deal with it anymore. So, yeah, like, that's how that's been going. Let's see, what else is going on in the world of YouTube? Not really too much, huh? I have, some people that I know in Texas right now. I can't believe apparently, why do you want to say allegedly, but who's gonna sue me? The weather? But apparently like the water in Texas is like still rising and stuff. That's crazy. Like I have family who lives in Binghamton, and they had a flood like a while back, and it wasn't even serious, but it was serious. It was serious enough that my grandparents had to like rebuild their whole house. But I think back to that and how like small it was in compared to this hurricane, and it's like, oh my god, I can't even imagine like what these people are like going through right now. Like they have to completely start over and rebuild, and like it sucks. Like it's just like, it's unbelievable. And like Trevor, you guys know, my son's father, he, back when Hurricane Katrina hit, he went to New Orleans to help out with the families and stuff like that, and help like rebuild and stuff like that. And like, so he kind of knows more about it firsthand than I even would at all. But do you guys want to see him in any videos? Like, should I, like, he's got some pretty crazy stories and a pretty crazy life too. I think you guys might be interested in getting to know him a little more. So you guys let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see him in more videos. I was actually thinking about doing some type of like tag video with him, but I don't know. You guys can let me know that. But yeah, so I don't know, I've just kind of like been chilling, like, you know, kind of just like watching everything online and all this stuff. I literally don't do anything with, like, I really can't do much, but watching a lot of this YouTube stuff, and like every time I start to relax and chill out and like start to de-stress again, I remember like my court case and everything going on, and then I get really stressed out again, and like it's just like, this whole week has been like a nightmare, like a literal nightmare. And you know, I have one of my friends, and like this is like, it's like I feel it's not just me who's dealing with stuff this week. I feel like a lot of people I know are. My friend, I don't want to mention her name, but she goes to the same program that I do, and this program that we go to is like, it is run so poorly, okay? Like I got kicked out of the building the other day, like 2 days ago, because the security guard put his finger in my face, like imagine like somebody's got their finger in your face like this and they're like telling you to shut the fuck up. So that's what he was doing, and I was like, yo, you better get your finger out of my fucking face right now. I was like, you better back the fuck up. Like, you just don't do that to people. Like, I don't. So then he's like, all right, you need to get the fuck out right now. And like, I hadn't even dosed yet or anything. It was a shit show. So I did end up being able to come back in, obviously, but this girl, she was like, she ended up having to go inpatient for smoking weed, and when she was in inpatient, like, there was a guy there that she knew and they, like, kissed her or whatever, so she's, like, getting kicked off and they're starting her titration because of it, and I kind of think that's, like, just from, I think it's bullshit 100%, because her kissing a guy in inpatient has nothing to do with her future sobriety. It's got nothing to do with her using. And honestly, there has been so many issues with the clinic sending these people to this co-ed inpatient before. There's been so many problems at this inpatient with the guys and the girls being together. You would think they would stop doing it, but like, they just keep sending people there, for one. And two, like, allegedly the staff had been watching this go on for like a week and didn't say anything until 2 days before she was supposed to leave, and then they kicked her out. And like, when you're like when you go inpatient and when you're an addict and you're like trying to get your stuff together, you're like mentally not right. You're mentally not right. You're seeking validation from anywhere you can. Like, you're miserable, you're not happy, you're bored. And that's why a lot of inpatient romances start. And I'm not saying that it's justifiable. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying anything like that. But for her to get completely kicked off the program for that, like, and I mean, like this program is bad. We had counselors like relapse. Like I knew a counselor, a girl who got a job there. Hold on. A girl who got a job there. I used to waitress with her, and she was like this big cokehead, and like she hated people who used heroin. She like hated them. And then next thing I know, she's a counselor, and not even 2 years later in this in the program, doesn't even have a KSAC, anything. And like I'm like talking to people like, how does she get a job here? That's crazy. And then everybody was like, you can't talk about it. You can't talk about her anymore. She works here now. She's a counselor. You can't talk about her like that. 2 months later, she relapsed and got fired. Like, it's like, I can't, like, sometimes this place, man, I just can't even believe it. Like, I don't know. It's nuts. It's nuts. But, you know, it's just good incentives to think about getting off, you know what I mean? And just being done with the whole thing. And that's a really difficult thing for me to think about, because, like, I know people who are on these programs. Like, I don't, first of all, let me say, I don't know one person, not one, and this is really sad for me, like, because I don't know one person who's gotten sober and stayed sober without a maintenance program. Not one. And the people that I do know who have been, like, there was a girl who I was friends with, she was on the program, she was on it for like 4 years, stayed sober the whole time, decided that she wanted to get off, did her titration, she did it in about a year, so that she like wouldn't feel any withdrawal. She did it really slow, she did it smart. 2 weeks after her last dose, she like relapsed. And it's like, you know, that's so sad, because it's like, you do great while you're on these programs, and then like the second you get off, it's like you go right back to where you were before. And it's just like, it's really sad to think about, and it's scary to think about, you know what I mean? Because it's like, well, fuck, like, I'm okay now, but what happens if I get kicked off, or what happens like in a year from now, or you know what I mean? So it's a scary thought. That's why, like, when people try to bash me for being on it, like, I don't care. Like, I live a pretty good life right now. I'm doing things the best that I can. You know, I still have issues, like, that I need to work out. Like, I'm not, like, I might be sober, but I don't live right 100%. And I'm still working on that. I'm still working on being a better person and things like that. But, you know, like, that's the biggest issue that I have. Like, I don't qualify for take-home bottles right now, because, not because of my test, because, like, I've been sober, but because, like, of my lifestyle. Like, they don't, like, and like, I agree, I mean, I do kind of live crazy, but it's not like I want to, it's just something I'm slowly getting out of. Like, it's a lifestyle that I've lived, like, my whole life, you know what I mean? So I'm trying, and I'm not saying that I do anything involving drugs anymore, it's just, like, random stuff, you know what I mean, that's still just not, like, socially acceptable or normal, I guess, I don't know. But, yeah, so that's what's been going on in my life, you know, not really too much. I have to go and get, you know, like I talked to you guys about how I have CRPS in my foot. I went to the doctors and I'm seeing if I'm going to get approved to get these injections in my spine. They want to do 1 injection a week for 3 weeks. And if that doesn't work, then they want to do like a spinal stimulator where they like implant this thing into your spine. And it's like that kind of like, and then, you know, so that just kind of goes to show like the people who are like, oh, you know, I still know, you know, like I have to get something probably implanted into my spine. Okay, like this is not like the life I want to live. This is not fun for me. This isn't cool. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. It's whatever. I mean, God has a reason and a purpose and a plan for everything, and so I guess I just gotta roll with it and see what happens. But, you know, things can turn around, I guess. I mean, it could be worse. I could be in Texas right now, so that could be worse. But, yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with me. And, I want to start making videos more, like, on a routine. And I don't even know, like, what to talk to you guys about half the time. I just come on, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna film today, and then I just come on here and I talk about whatever I saw on YouTube earlier that day, and then I tell you about my shitty life. And that's pretty much like the only thing I know what to do. But like, I don't know, I really do want to get a smaller camera so I can take you guys out with me and like show you my life and like how things go, because it's like it's kind of crazy. I think you guys would like it. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. What else is going on? Anything? My parents are having a really hard time right now too, and like me and my mom, yo, we butt heads. Like we butt heads a lot. But I mean, they're going, my dad's out of work right now because he's got to get shoulder surgery. And my dad is like, yo, he is a fighter. He's like been through some shit, like, and he's like between cancer and like just all sorts of things, he had to get his kidney out, he like had to get back surgery all these times, and he had to like, now he's got to get surgery again, like he just can't catch a break, you know what I mean? And now he's having a hard time at work trying to get the shoulder surgery, and like things are just crazy. But so you guys can like try and like pray for them, you know what I mean, like if you guys want, or get a second or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a video and let you guys know what's up, because like I haven't like made one in a little bit, I think. But yeah, I'll be back, and I will talk to you guys soon. So I will see you later. Goodbye.